In a quiet part of the forest, where tall trees grew close together, there was a small bakery with a red door and a little chimney. Every morning, the smell of fresh bread and sweet treats filled the air. The bakery belonged to a fox named Finley. He was smart, friendly, and loved to bake. He wore a blue apron and always had flour on his nose from making so many yummy things. Finley's most loved treat was the happy honey bun. He made it with honey from his friend Beatrice the bee. Animals from all over the forest came just to try one. One cold morning, Finley was placing buns on the windowsill when he saw something strange. A small gray bunny was hiding behind a bush, looking at the bakery. Finley opened the window and called out, "Would you like a bun?" The bunny didn't say anything, but her nose twitched at the smell. Finley smiled. "Come on, don't be shy. It's warm and fresh." Slowly, the bunny came closer. She took the bun with both paws and took a small bite. Her eyes grew big. "Wow! This is the best thing I've ever tasted." "I'm Finley," the fox said. "What's your name?" "My name is Clover," the bunny said quietly. "I don't have a home right now." Finley looked at her kindly. "You can stay here, if you want. I could use some help in the bakery." "Really?" Clover asked, her eyes shining. "Of course," Finley said. "It's more fun baking with a friend." From that day on, Clover lived at the bakery. She helped clean the tables, mix the dough, and taste-test cookies. She even made her own treat, carrot cookies with cinnamon. Customers loved Clover's cookies. Soon, the bakery was busier than ever. Finley painted a new sign, "Finley and Clover's Woodland Bakery." Clover was happy and busy, but sometimes at night, she looked a little sad. One evening, as they drank warm cocoa, Finley asked, "Do you miss your old home?" "A little," Clover said. "But this place feels like home now." One day, a shiny letter came to the bakery. It had gold writing and a ribbon. Finley opened it. "We've been invited to the Woodland Bake-Off," he said. Clover gasped. "That's the biggest baking contest in the forest." They packed their best ingredients and tools and started their journey. They walked past rivers, hills, and sleepy towns. When they got to the bake-off, there were animals everywhere: raccoons, bears, squirrels, and even owls. The judges were 3 wise owls with shiny feathers and glasses. "You must bake something the forest has never tasted before," said the head judge. Clover whispered to Finley, "Let's make the forest swirl pie." It was a pie with berries, honey, and a special spice swirl. They had practiced it before and knew it tasted amazing. They worked hard. Clover made the crust into little leaf shapes. Finley added a shiny honey glaze. When the pie came out of the oven, it looked perfect. They placed it in front of the judges. The owls each took a bite. Their eyes lit up, and then they smiled. "This is delicious," said the head owl. "It tastes like friendship and joy." Finley and Clover won the Golden Spoon trophy. All the animals clapped and cheered for them. But more than the trophy, Finley and Clover were just happy to go back home to their warm, red door bakery. They placed the trophy in the window, but they knew the real prize was baking together every day. From that day on, their bakery stayed busy and full of smiles. The oven was always warm, and the door was always open. Finley and Clover baked new things, laughed every day, and helped everyone who came by. And at the end of the forest, where the trees whispered softly and the smell of cinnamon floated in the air, the little bakery stayed full of love and happiness. Subscribe for more interesting stories.